Maneva na say ma PENDREAM TV. PENDREAM TV there osia dem yopo.
See, the president is going around in
Savannah.
It's in Savannah. The president is roaming around in Savannah, talking about trying that he's doing a thank you tour to Ghanaians for being a president and talking about things. Not a word. You have your citizens, 3 of your citizens die. Not a single word in the course of the president's utterance. What prevents you as the head of state, the father of this, the nation, from making even a comment to say that I have heard that this has happened, and even commiserate with them? You have a president who is so full of himself, and all he thinks about is just about his own tattered legacy, and he's there for look. And trust me, if it was your son, it was your daughter, or any other high-profile person, he would have had space in the numerous speeches he's given since he has been up north to commiserate with the family. Because today, as we speak, because those people are non-entities. Because those people, they don't value. Those people, their lives are just like chickens. So he can't be bothered about them. He can't be bothered.
You see,
this is the type of president we have.
Bawa, we need to move away from this kind of politics.
What is the politics about
it?
this?
It doesn't help us in any way.
What do you mean by that?
Why? You call Akuffo Addo's legacy a tattered legacy.
It's a tattered one.
You want Mahama to be president again?
It's a tattered one.
You
tattered legacy.
You want Mahama
an 82-year man who cannot boast of what, apart from, look, cannot boast if of nothing at all. What the way the country was, that was handed over to you. If you cannot even do anything, they say Ashanti they have a problem there. So won't you mean there? Won't you mean more? I mean we are now man born or something. You came and saw a country. You left the country in tatters. How? And all you do at the age of 82, instead of thinking of how your children and your grandchildren will be, you are behaving as if you are 14-year-old. See, you are behaving as if you are 14-year-old.
Palue, the LPG presidential candidate, advised you on Ekusi, right? When he was articulating this same discredited position that Akuffo Addo's legacy started. Why? And told you the kinds of things that you didn't leave that is there today.
Are you speaking to Ghanaians?
I'm speaking to Ghanaians.
I'm speaking to Ghanaians.
Because I know that the good people of this country recognize that if you have a parliament that breaches the law, there will be consequences. If you have a parliament that breaches section 22 of the Public Financial Management Act, which enjoins you mandatory to do 3 things before a certain year comes to a close, and you fail to do it, there will be consequences.
And what are those ones?
That you approve the budget, pass appropriations, and pass every revenue measure that is going to implement the budget.
So the measures were which ones?
You're asking me.
The measures.
Of course, the tax levies, the taxes. What are revenue measures? They are taxes.
So which taxes?
And so, if
which
you
taxes
approve,
were you talking
are
about?
you going to allow me to speak?
Which taxes?
So when you approve a budget, when you approve
which taxes?
Authorization to spend, and you say that you are not going to approve the revenue measures that
which one
has been approved,
which
in the
measure?
budget
Which measure was not approved?
To fund the budget, there will be consequences. There will be investor
which measure? Which revenue
on your
measure?
Economy. There will be an impact on your forex.
You know why I cannot say it? You know why I cannot say it?
E-levy. Why?
You know why? Your own presidential candidate,
of course,
your own presidential candidate has recognized that this was a terrible tax handle. He's promising that he's going to take it off. Why are you not saying
recognize? Wait. No. I'm starting to go and watch. I'm speaking for myself.
Why would I talk to?
How would I talk to? I said that they should listen to his advice. And the kind.
You know what I'll do?
Look,
I'll behave like those who have said that they want animal kingdom or whatever. What are you talking about?
The people of Ghana know that in an import-dependent economy.
Andy, stop saying these things.
Stop saying these things.
Let me make my point.
Are you not embarrassed?
Are you not embarrassed as a human being that you sit and look into the eyes of Ghanaians, and you say that the reason why the country is where it is because of the fact that
where is the country?
Meanwhile, we had indicated to you that beyond the sea, when you have revenue. Is it a matter of fact that Parliament cuts down your expenditure of the public? You had a situation where the president. Which expenditure you have increased.
Let me make my point.
What point are you making?
The people of Ghana recognize that in an import-dependent economy, when freight costs
Since
on an average,
your production has stopped,
increase from 2,500 average to $18,000 average on a 20-footer container, it will have an impact on the cost of goods on your market.
Okay.
They recognize that it will lead to inflation. Okay. Because every importer would want to recover his cost.
All right.
Their expectation is what is government doing to ensure that in the future, when there are global supply chain disruptions arising out of a war that is not within the control of your government, the impact will be minimal. So they look at the government that today,
the country where the war was taking place, they were even performing better than us.
Will you allow me to speak?
The country,
please,
Ukraine,
Bawa.
What are you talking about?
Let me make my point, and let the good people of this country determine whether my point is BS or not. So I'm saying that the good people of this country recognize, and these are matters of fact. And so if the government then has to take a decision that it had itself indicated it was not going to take by going to the IMF for support. Okay, today, where is our economy? It's turning around. GDP growth rate is high. But you, the Mr. Muhammad that you are asking us to vote for him to come back, he took us to IMF.
And you took us out of it.
Oh, we did. we took us to IMF.
Okay.
We did.
Okay.
Are you listening to yourself? Are you listening to yourself?
Will you let me speak?
No.
I'm listening to myself. But I've told you, I'm telling you that.
Stop it. You are my
There
friend.
was no.
You are my friend. The way you are doing.
Please let me make my point.
Thank you.
Please let me make my point. I will finish making my point. I will make my point.
You will make your
I
point.
will make my point.
You've been talking for God knows how long.
I'm saying that
you plead to make your point.
These issues that the good people of this country recognize.
You plead to make your point.
I will plead. I will make my point.
Thank you.
These issues the good people of this country recognize is what government took us to IMF to try and rebuild our economy back. You took us to IMF. What was the reason?
No, the reasons are the debates.
Mr. Muhammad took us to IMF.
The reason was
we slept in darkness. We are not sleeping in darkness today. You cancelled all the allowances that nursing and teacher trainees were benefiting. It's not being cancelled.
So
but I've told you
your reason was what?
That this breach of the law,
no, I'm saying that
the external factor that was within, but I've told you,
your IMF,
and that's what I'm telling you, I've told you already.
What was it?
Ukraine, Russia, it's a fact.
Okay. The Boku,
your breach of the law was a fact. The impact of COVID on our economy that was reeling from the energy sector debt that had been paid.
Okay.
Which energy sector? Which debt has been paid? Of course, we have paid. We borrowed $2 billion to pay energy sector debt in 2017.
So the debt.
So what is the debt? What is the debt? Of course, it's not accumulating debt.
Look at this. Look at this.
Look at it.
Look at this. I'm speaking relative to a particular time frame.
Okay.
So which frame?
What is the debt today? $2 billion.
What is the debt today?
That you have accumulated.
What is the debt today? What is the debt today?
Government had to find $25 billion to pay for a banking sector that you have messed up completely.
$25 billion to solve the $9 billion problem.
Where is the problem?
$25 billion to solve the $9 billion problem.
Symbolic argument
Let the $25 billion to solve the
problem. I want to see the document that says that the banking sector was a $9 billion problem.
And $9
for
billion
years, nobody has been able to provide to us.
Look, you guys,
that if it was a $9 billion problem,
if
it was a $9 billion problem, you guys gave liquidity support in excess of $9 billion to banks. They squandered it. Why was the problem not solved? So let nobody be deceived by this talk that it was a $9 billion problem. Show me the document that says that it was a $9 billion problem. And that's show me the document.
So what is the problem?
The problem is as much as the bank, the Ministry of Finance and the bank, absolutely, to make sure that our banking sector was not collapsed.
The problem value was assumed
these are the
$5 billion.
But what was it? That's how much it cost.
Okay.
And so it says to me that that was the cost of the problem.
Okay. Okay.
Show me the $9 billion.
Okay.
And what document contains the assertion that it was a $9 billion problem and the government of Ghana used $25 billion?
Just a quick one.
It's a sham statement. It is not borne out by the fact. There's no evidence to that. Show me the document.
What
What are we talking about?
said that.
Remember?
Yes, said that.
Unbelievable. You guys,
when you have somebody
who
takes a
on the
long
7th of December
time to explain just a point, it tells you the challenges.
But
Look at the way he's sweating.
Me,
And
sweat.
see, and the point he has made. The point he has made. Do you understand?
Thankfully, you are not my target.
Yes, I do.
I
understand.
Do you understand what he has said?
Thankfully, you
All
are
he
not
was
my target.
I'm
Speaking to the good people of this
You
country.
were not listening. That's
But who
what
was not listening?
I was.
Who was,
What are we talking about?
I am just trying to tell you.
You call Akuffo Addo's legacy
All I'm just
Tattered.
trying to tell you.
You want
Then we have a country that today. We have a country that today.
Unbelievable.
Look,
You guys
let me
are
tell
so
you.
shameless.
Oh, let me. We have a country that today.
You are so
They're just-
shameless.
Oh,
You have a country. You have the good people of this country.
Let me also
go
ask
for
you-
Mr. Muhammad. You
Let
didn't
me- let me
say
see.
you will never make the point.
Okay,
I'm
now,
saying, are we talking about this?
Andrew.
Andy, let me
Can you
show you.
imagine?
Hold on.
You have the effort to tell us to go for
Hold
Muhammad.
on.
And
Guys,
you call Akuffo Addo's legacy Tattered.
Edward.
Mr. Muhammad, the man who says he's not a magician.
Please hold
Can I
on.
make my point?
Hold on.
And he's going
hold
to
on.
learn magic now.
Andrew.
To come
Can I
and
make my
deceive the
point?
good people of this country to vote for him.
Andrew.
Can I make my point?
Andrew.
You call his legacy.
Oh.
A legacy of
I can understand your frustration.
Me
I can
frustrated.
understand your
Why-
frustration.
I'm paying you
I
back
can
to your
understand
own
your
point.
I can understand your frustration.
Next time when you appear with
Don't
me
worry,
on the
don't
show
worry.
and you have to give me an opportunity.
These frustrations,
you let me speak.
You guys.
These frustrations,
You
these
guys.
frustrations,
You are-
they help you learn. I can understand your frustration.
You are now disrespecting me.
Oh, sorry about that. I'm just saying that. Look, Annie, my
You are
apologies to you.
disrespecting me.
Apologies to you and to your.
So we're looking to
But I can just tell you that
Akuffo Addo's
I can
legacy
appreciate his frustration.
Can you imagine?
Look at the way
These
he's
people-
looking. He's so wet out.
You.
He's so wet out.
Ejapa, you are
The
disrespecting.
kind of rot that you left in the energy
Ejapa,
segment,
it is
you
not-
call your
listen,
your Mr. Muhammad as a legacy
Ejapa,
to be
listen.
protected.
Ejapa, it's not Edward that you are trying to frustrate. You are frustrating the.
I'm not frustrating.
No, don't worry. Don't
As I said to you,
So keep quiet.
I have.
Thank
So
you.
can I speak now?
No, wait.
Oh,
No. You won't even.
look at the way he's breathing. I see your
No. I'm calming you down. You're reviving the fight.